Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this tutorial special on visual effects. My name is Muzzle. Tonight I'm going to be showing you how to do the gunshot effect in Windows Live Movie Maker and in Microsoft PowerPoint, because it's been a very long time since I uploaded a last video tutorial, of course. So let's take a look. Some time ago I uploaded a video featuring the gunshot effect done in Movie Maker. I also created another video featuring it done in PowerPoint, and I also created a short film featuring the effect that was done in PowerPoint, and it turned out to be pretty successful. If you're doing this effect in Microsoft PowerPoint, you'll obviously need footage of yourself shooting your fake gun and some footage of a muzzle flash. If you're doing this effect in Movie Maker, you'll also need your footage, and instead you'll need a picture of a muzzle flash. So after you have imported your footage into PowerPoint, you'll need to add the play animations to each of your videos. With the stock footage, you need to add play with previous, as it will be playing with your video. Now, what you want to do, open Animation Paint to help you animate better. What you will want to do, you'll need to line up the footage with your video, with your gun, so that it comes at the exact point that you want it to. So let's play it to preview it. Now we want to get the correct timing. When does he actually shoot? .343. So we want to click the delay button and add 3.43, because that's the timing that I shot. Ooh. Well, it appears to be a bit let's just go back a bit. That's 3.57. Oops. So I see what the problem is. I have to trim my video again. There we go. My video of the stock footage starts with a black screen. I had to trim it to make sure that exactly when the first light of the gun flare comes out, at the exact time as I shoot my gun, so I would not have any delays. So it needs a little more trimming. Well, I don't know what's happening, so I'll just have to play around with the timings. Almost there. There we go. Now I originally did 3 gunshots, but I think I'm not gonna go into all of that, so I'll just trim the other 2. So there we go. And what we're going to do, since we're going to use the soft edges effect and you can't really see it, what I'm gonna want to do, go up until I see the first light of the muzzle flash, and we'll trim it, we'll remove it again later, so that I can see exactly where I want the muzzle flash to be positioned, and I'll know how much soft edges I'm applying to my footage. So now format, video effects, we're going down to the soft edges. Now 50 looks good, but we're still seeing that black line, so I'm gonna click on video effects options and slide up the size barrier until we get a fairly good, almost invisible footage. Okay, so now that looks fairly good, I'm going to close this off, and now I'm going back to trim this again, because we don't want this muzzle flash to be in the beginning of the video. So we're going to play it and see how it looks. Whoa, I didn't even see that. Let's play that again. There we go. Now it's not very easy to see, so I'm going to add a little more brightness to my video. Now obviously you can see here's a bit darker because I added more brightness, so you'll see more of the black coming out. Well, that didn't work. Okay, it looks fairly good. It's not perfect as the other videos already uploaded, but it looks fairly good. So now I'm going to export this to video, and that's it. In Movie Maker, what you would like to do is look for the point that you pull the trigger, the exact point where your finger hits the trigger. But in my case, I don't have a trigger, so I just look for the point where I think is where I pull the trigger, and I just press M to split the 2 clips, and I take a snapshot. So I'm gonna download a muzzle flash picture from YouTube, and after I add my footage in PowerPoint, I'm just going to paste this picture in and line it up with my gun. Now as you can see, I've already removed the background of the video. But removing the background can only work with pictures in PowerPoint. So after I've done that, I'm just going to export this to a picture format. Now it will be a lot easier with Paint, but I prefer to use PowerPoint for some reason. Back in Movie Maker, now what you're going to do, you're going to go back to that point where you split the video, And what you're going to do now is you're going to add the picture that you the finished picture that you took. If I could find it. Here we go. Now, as you can see, it's already set to 7 seconds, but that's too long. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna set this to 0.06. So let's see how it looks. Whoa. I didn't see that. How about 0.5? Well, it looks fairly good, but I'm not gonna do the other parts that I would rather not. There we go. Sound effects. So I'm going to add it at exactly the point. So there we go. It looks awesome. So that's about it. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this 2-part episode of Basic Tutorials Special and Visual Effects. Have a great evening. I'm Mark Holpool. Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to my other channel, Mark Holpool, as well, to watch more cool effects done only in PowerPoint, in Movie Maker, and in very other cheap editing softwares. Good night. Thank you for watching.